Hi, everyone. Good morning. I'm going to talk about the October 11th DraftKings and FanDuel slates for today. We have some fun games, Oklahoma State starting a wide receiver at quarterback, Sam Jackson. This UCLA-Michigan game should be pretty fun. The game day game of the week, Oregon, Indiana, should be a lot of I think it could be pretty high scoring. I think it could go over. Both teams can get to. I don't think it will happen today, but both teams have the capabilities to get to 50 on their own. So let's do like 20 lineups, 2 uniques. Let's see who we're getting, because there's some pretty chalky players like Sam Jackson's going to be popular. There's a lot of value here, so I do want the kind of exposure minimums that I typically do, just because there's a lot of ways you can go here. So let's do the 99% and see what we get. So with all this value score, even somebody like Will Pauling, he can play. He's good. So there's a lot of value. Nico had a huge game last week, still pretty cheap. So yeah, you're gonna get a lot of Sorsby, a lot of I want more Sam Jackson than this. I might put him around 13. But Omarion Miller I like a lot too while we're here. But it's a good slate, and I don't like being this hot. If we move everyone down to like 50%, then you can start seeing what we're getting. And also, if you move the fantasy point projection at 8, you go from 276 to much more manageable 118. Let's see what we get here. And then I think I'll show some ways to get different. Okay, so a lot of Childs. I don't know. I think I might use quarterback as a place to get different. It's a good quarterback slate. I do want some Nico. I do want my guy Rocco backed. Right now we barely get Rocco. I kind of want some Mendoza and so there's a few quarterbacks that'll be looking at game stack, just because if they're doing well, then their opponent is too. So Luke Altmaier, I'd want Luke Altmaier, I'd want Julian Sayin. Then Mendoza, I'd want more. More I'd who else do I like? Let's see who we can. Who am I blanking out on? I might come down a little on Childs here. Hoover and Avery Johnson are kind of interesting. So let's see what these stacks do, and we'll go from there. I do think, oh yeah, CJ Bailey. If CJ Bailey is doing well, then Carr is too. So good. We have a lot of Sorsby and a lot of Haynes King, which is fine. We're mixing in guys all over the place. Let's see some of our wide receivers. So these are all pretty good. I like Smith a lot. I'll probably boost up Smith and Jeremiah Love and my guy Abu Sama. I like the player pools we're getting. So we get Dante Moore and the opposing receiver. I'll probably add in that I want Mendoza and Moore together. So this is a good Illinois Ohio State stack. You have running back and wide receiver from Notre Dame. So these are pretty good. I think Carnell Tate, I'm glad I'm getting 15%. I think Jeremiah Smith will be popular, so Carnell Tate's a good contrarian option. Let's see what. So sometimes you have to fix rules. So we need, if Dante Moore's in there, then I want Mendoza also. But I think let's do one more run through, and then I'll see what I get. But I think there's a lot of good wide receiver. Let's see how much we get in the flex. Yeah, there's a lot of good wide receiver value, so don't be afraid to be okay with that. Sorsby I might come down a little on. Haynes King's always a baller. That's fine. So I like what we're at. I probably want to be underweight on Childs just because, I don't know, partially because quarterback's loaded. He has been a little inconsistent, so I'm fine with the 10%. But I like where we're looking here. All right, so now we're gonna do. I think we're pretty good here. I like the different game stacks we're getting. Got a triple. I might do a rule to limit one Michigan State wide receiver per lineup. So that would be like this: Omari Kelly, with exactly 0 from same team. So I think we're good. I'm just going to run this and then we'll move on to FanDuel. But yeah, there's a lot of ways wide receiver could go today. And then for FanDuel, there's a lot of Texas Tech love, which is interesting. The signature night game is the Michigan USC game. So let's see what we get on FanDuel. So Sama's somebody I like a lot on both sites. Morton, I think, is fine. I'm probably a little underweight on Morton. Back to I'm gonna be overweight on him on FanDuel. Not as exciting of a quarterback class on FanDuel today. So a lot of Morton and Chambliss, a lot of Abu Sama, a lot of Jeremiah Love. So let's see what it looks like. 50% max. And then you're gonna have to like manually add the quarterbacks you want in. Let's sorry. So let's do 10% randomization, change it to 8. Let's see who else we want to add in at quarterback. Maeva's sneaky. I want Maeva with one of his wide receivers. So I think this will all work to. Where's CJ Bailey? Bailey's kind of interesting here too. Let's see what we're like here. At running back, I do like Bo Jackson some. Abu's, yeah, it's kind of gonna be Abu Jax or Abu Sama dictating my day. Might go to 30% Morton. Johnson's kind of interesting. I like Johnson. Then I think we're I might boost up Jeremiah Smith on here. Sadiq, let's 10%. Wide receiver is a little weird without all the value. I do like Lemon. I probably want to be a little overweight, maybe a little overweight on Tate here. A little. Let's see what we get. The wide receiver values kind of dried up. I do like Sowell. He's playing much better since he was a milk carton during that Ireland game. But yeah, not a lot of wide receiver value. So yeah, I like these. I like these a lot. I'm higher on Miller. So yeah, these are looking pretty good. I like who we're getting. I'll make a rule here too to kind of reduce some of the Texas Tech double stack of receiver. Let's see. then I think we're mostly in good shape here. Have a good luck to everyone and have a great week.